Hello and welcome to Let's Go, and in today's video we are range testing the Ninebot Max. I've had this for a little bit over a year now, probably about 13 or 14 months, and when I first bought it I did a range of around sort of 25 max without any of the suspension on. We have added the front and rear suspension, and today is a lovely blistering hot day and we're going to go and range test it. So let's get started. Well guys, it is a blistering 19 degrees, it's almost summer, and it's a bit weird. We're actually due some snow at some point next week, which is a bit random considering that it's going to be a fantastic day today. I've gone down to 1 bar, we're down to 78%, apparently I got 31 miles and we have done 4.9 miles, so 30% gone. I expect the scooter to now go down to, you know, sort of 16 or 17 miles an hour, maybe 15, because I'm on the Gen 1 motor at 80% or lower. It generally drops speed.
If boss barks, he'll stand up to watch
Right, so we are flashing on the second bar, and it's been like that for a little while now, so it's going to flick over to 3 bars in just a moment. The speed has dropped a little bit. We are now at 8.9 miles, and as you can see, the terrain that we're doing is a lot of off-road. How much battery do we have left? So it's showing 61%. Okay, so we're about just under 11 miles in, and we've got 53%. It says we've got 21 miles left. I presume we're probably going to get another 10 miles out of this, so I'm going to start heading back.
What's that one called then?
Ninebot Max.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nice. You've done all the suspension on it?
Yeah. So the suspension's about about 150 quid. You can get variant for that as well. I do YouTube, so it's a hobby for me. So I put all the money back into it.
Yeah.
Where most people are just happy with what you've got.
Yeah, well, it's only for lucky though.
Right, so we're just down to 2 bars. It's somehow gone back up. I think that's regen. 41%. We're 16.7 miles in. Oh no, sorry, we got 13.6 miles in, and we've got around 16 miles range left. Thank you. 32% left, 13 mile range left, and we have done just under 16 miles. We're 19 miles in, or 19.1, 2 hours. We're down to our last bar, and we still have 30% battery apparently, and 12.4 miles range. Don't know if you can see that, but it is flashing red on the bar there, and it's showing that we still have 30%, so let's try and refresh that. Okay, so we've just updated it. We've got 10% remaining, 4.3 miles range, and we've done 20.1 miles in total. It's interesting that we haven't lost much speed, considering we are flashing on red, but then that might be because we're going up a hill. Ooh, that's interesting. So it was on cruise control and it's just stopped. That was very interesting towards the end there, so it's just shut off. See how many miles we've done? 22.2. So I'm going to stop that. And she's not switching back on now. Time to push it home. We got back safe. The scooter is now on charge. If you do a long journey like I have done today, make sure that you leave it to cool down for at least 30 minutes, or preferably an hour. Just let all the components dissipate their heat, and then you can pop it on charge. I was very surprised with that. That was actually a good ride. 22.2 miles, which is fantastic. I was expecting, after a year of abuse that I've done, I would at least get, less than 20 miles, but that was fantastic. I know that I can now ride it to work, so I am now starting back at my old job, so I can ride that to work when it's nice days, plug it in at work, ride back. I think it's around 10 miles each way. With this range test, I didn't change anything. I didn't increase the power or anything. All I did was up the speed to 18.6 miles an hour. It does go faster a little bit when it gets to hills and things like that. And I've also changed the kickstart. So other than that, it is stock firmware, apart from those two things, which is negligible. All it's doing is allowing me to push off a bit quicker and reach that top speed over 25 kilometers, so it gets me to 30 kilometers an hour. It's on the 1.26 version of the firmware, which I think is the previous firmware patch. So when I flashed it back, I didn't want to go to the new one. So you will achieve this sort of range, hopefully, on the 1.26. Also, you're probably going to get a lot more range than me if you live in an area where you don't have as many hills as I do. You've seen it before if you watch my other videos. There are a lot of hills in my area. They're very steep inclines, and I tried to go up and down as many as I could. And also the regen is only on weak, so I'm not putting a lot of regen back into the battery. So even on medium or high, it wouldn't put a lot back into the battery. It seems like it does, but it just basically makes it a bit more, less speedy down hills if you put it on higher. But you'll find that every time you take your thumb off the throttle, it slows down quicker, negating all that gains that you would have got from coasting down a hill, with those regens on. So preferably keep it on weak, especially if you don't live in a hilly area, because you're not going to regain anything anyway. Me, I leave it on weak. That does it fine for me. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Please consider subscribing, and let me know down in the comments below what you want to see next. I enjoy making these videos for you. I'm trying to figure out what you guys want. So let me know what you guys want, and I will see if I can make that happen for you. And we'll see you next time.